Dear students, today I will be discussing with you the brief history of the Sikhs. In Sikhism, altogether there are 10 Gurus. The first Guru is Guru Nanak Dev Ji and the 10th Guru is Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Coincidentally, the Mughal history also goes parallel to the Sikh Guru's history. The first Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji, was contemporary of the first Mughal emperor Babur. And 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, was contemporary of the Mughal emperor Aurangzeb. So the history of the Sikhs is in between the 15th century to the beginning of the 18th century. The first Guru is Guru Nanak Dev Ji, who was born in 1469 at Rai Poidi Talwandi, presently called Nankana Sahib, in West Punjab, Pakistan. His surname was Bedi. His father's name was Kalyan Das Ji, popularly known as Mehta Kalu Ji. Mother's name was Mata Tripta Ji. Since beginning, he was not interested in the worldly affairs. He was married to Bibi Sulkhani Ji of Batala, district Gurdaspur. 2 sons were born out of their union, Shri Chand and Lakshmi Das. Even then, Guru Nanak Dev Ji was not interested in the worldly affairs. That is why he was sent to his sister Bibi Nanki Ji, who was married to Jairam at Sultanpur Lodhi in present day Kapurthala district of Punjab. Guru Nanak Dev Ji even then was not interested in the worldly affairs. Then finally, Guru Nanak Dev Ji one day took a bath in the river Bain, popularly called the Kali Bain. He was enlightened and decided to renounce the world. He travelled across the country, even throughout the country also. He visited Makkah, Medina, Baghdad, Sri Lanka. He went to Assam. He went to Bengal, went to Jagannath Puri, and even in the western coast. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, wherever went, he had a discussion with the scholars, saints, fakirs, sadhus. He preached the message of unity, truth, and he used to say Ek Onkar, that is, God is one. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, after his travels, that is Udasis, there were 4 Udasis, he came back to the one town, Kartarpur, which he himself founded in the West Punjab, Pakistan. And here Guruji spent lot of time and used to spread his message. Guruji composed Japji Sahib, Siddh Gosht, Sohla, Dakhni Onkar, Asa Diwar and Patti Barama. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, out of all the 10 Gurus, he travelled most in India as well as in the world. Finally, Guru Nanak Dev Ji died at Kartarpur Sahib in 1539. He was succeeded by the second Sikh Guru, Guru Angad Dev Ji, whose original name was Bhai Lehna Ji. Bhai Lehna Ji was born in 1504 at Matte di Sarai in Malwa region of Punjab, nowadays near Muktsar. His surname was Trihan. His father's name was Ferumal ji and mother's name was Mata Daya Kaur ji. He was married to Mata Khivi ji. 2 sons and 2 daughters were born out of their union. Sons were Dasu and Datu, and daughters were Amro and Anokhi. Guru Angad Dev Ji's original name was Bhai Lehna ji, and this Angad Dev was name given to him by the first Guru, Guru Nanak Dev Ji at Kartarpur. And even his Guru Gaddi was given at Kartarpur only by the Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji chose him as his successor. But Guru Angad Dev Ji set up his headquarters at Khadur Sahib. And the major contribution of Guru Angad Dev Ji is that he propounded the script, that is Gurmukhi script, for the writings of the Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Angad Dev Ji composed 63 shabads and shloks which are included in the Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Angad Dev Ji was succeeded by the third Guru, Guru Amar Das Ji. Guru Amar Das Ji, his surname was Bhalla. He was born in 1479 at Basarke, a village near Amritsar. His father's name was Tej Bahan Ji and mother's name was Mata Lakshmi Ji. He was married to Bibi Ramo Ji. 2 sons and 2 daughters were born out of their union. Sons were Mohan and Mohri, and daughters were Dani and Pani. Guru Amar Das Ji shifted from Khadur Sahib to Goindwal Sahib, a nearby town which he himself founded on the bank of the river Beas. Guru Amar Das Ji was against the caste system, Parda system. He reformed the society to eradicate the caste system. Guru Amar Das Ji institutionalized the common kitchen or the langar system. Guruji used to say, Pehle Pangat, Pache Sangat. Guruji also set up the 22 manjis or gaddiyan to spread the Sikhism, to spread the message of the Gurus. And that is why the Sikhism spread at the far off places. And it was due to that the Mughal Emperor Akbar visited the holy shrine at Goindwal Sahib. He was very much impressed from the system of the Guruji. And he himself took the langar in the common kitchen at Goindwal Sahib. Guruji was 72 years old when he became the disciple of the second Guru, Guru Angad Dev Ji. And he served him for 12 years. At the age of 84, he became the Guru and remained 11 years as a Guru and died at the age of 95. He composed Anand Sahib and total 869 shabads. He died in 1574 at Goindwal Sahib. He was succeeded by the fourth Sikh Guru, Guru Ramdas Ji. His surname was Sodhi. His original name was Bhai Jetha Ji. He was born at Chuna Mandi, Lahore, West Punjab, Pakistan. His father's name was Hardas Ji Sodhi and mother's name was Mata Daya Kaur Ji Sodhi. He was married to Bibi Pani Ji, the daughter of the third Guru, Guru Amar Das Ji. 3 sons were born out of their union: Prithvi Chand, Mahadev and Arjan Dev. He composed total 638 Shabads, which are included in the Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Ramdas Ji set up one town, that is Ramdaspura or Chak Ramdaspura. He built the 2 Sarovars, Ramsar and Santokhsar, and finally he built one bazaar, that is Guru Ka Bazaar, to attract the people. And this town later on came to be known as Amritsar. Guruji built the separate markets for the separate communities, that is Katras. And Amritsar emerged as a central town for the Sikhs. Guruji used to invite the Sikhs on the Vaisakhi as well as the Diwali days. People used to come over there to celebrate the Diwali as well as the Vaisakhi. Guru Ramdas Ji completed the Sarovar and he was succeeded by his youngest son, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, the 5th Sikh Guru, who was born in 1563 at Goindwal, Amritsar. Father's name Guru Ramdas Ji and mother's name Mata Pani Ji. He was married to Mata Ganga Ji. One son was born out of their union, that is Hargobind. Guru Arjan Dev Ji completed the construction of the Harmandir Sahib, the Sarovar. The foundation stone of the Harmandir Sahib was laid down by a Sufi saint, Sai Mian Mir. Guruji made 4 gates of this Harmandir Sahib, just to eradicate the caste system, as it shows that it receives the people from all the 4 directions and of all the 4 sections of the society. Everyone is equal here. Guru Arjan Dev Ji also compiled the Adi Granth, which was written by Bhai Gurdas Ji. Bhai Gurdas Ji is known as the Ved Vyas of Sikhism. And the first reader, first Granthi of the Harmandir Sahib was Baba Buddha Ji. After that, lot many people used to visit the Harmandir Sahib. People used to recite the hymns. Guruji himself recite the hymns and used to have a katha of the Guru Granth Sahib. This is how a scripture got ready for the follower of Sikhism. Then Guruji built another town about 16 miles away from Amritsar, that is Taran Taran. Guruji built the 3rd town in the Doaba region, that is Kartarpur. He built another 4th town that is Shri Hargobindpur, on the bank of the river Byas, after the name of his son Hargobind. Guru Arjan Dev Ji asked the Sikhs to pay 1/10 of their income, that is Daswand. And Guruji also appointed the masands to collect the Daswand from the followers. This is how Sikhism spread in throughout the country. Up till Akbar, the relations remained cordial. In 1606, Mughal Emperor Jahangir called Guruji and accused Guruji for the revolt of Prince Khusro. Guruji was executed at Lahore on the bank of the river Ravi, and from that time the relation between the Sikhs and the Guruji got strained. Guruji was martyred in 1606, the first martyrdom in the Sikh history by the fifth Guru, Guru Arjan Dev Ji. He was succeeded by his son Guru Hargobind Ji. Guru Hargobind Ji was born in 1595 at Guru Ki Vadali in Amritsar. Father's name, the fifth Guru, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and mother's name, Mata Ganga Ji. He had 5 sons: Gurditta Ji, Ani Rai, Surajmal, Atal Rai, and the younger one was Tegh Bahadur, and one daughter, Bibi Viroji. Bibi Viroji was married to Pai Sadhu Ji. Guru Hargobind Ji, when coronated, he decided to live like a prince and used to have a chhatar, and he started wearing the 2 swords, that is Miri and Piri, temporal as well as the spiritual purposes. Guruji encouraged his followers to send the horses as well as the weapons. The peace-loving followers of Guru Nanak Dev Ji turned into the militarists. Guru Hargobind Ji set up one corps, the military corps, and he became very popular in this area. Mughal Emperor Jahangir imprisoned Guruji. Guruji was sent to the fort of Gwalior, where he remained as a prisoner. But with the intervention of Sufi Saint Sai Mian Mir, Guruji was released. Guruji refused to come out, that unless and until the other 52 Pahadi Rajas are not released. Guruji condition was accepted by the Mughal Emperor. Guruji came back to his town Amritsar. People lit their houses and celebrate Diwali, and they termed Diwali as Bandi Chhod Divas. And that is why Guru Hargobind Ji is also called Bandi Chhod Baba. Then Guruji, to separate the religion and politics, he set up Akal Takht 100 feet away from Harmandir Sahib. It was a unique structure. If you sit in Harmandir Sahib, you cannot see Akal Takht. But if you sit in Akal Takht, you can see the Harmandir Sahib. A unique construction was there. Then Guruji built one town, that is Chehata, where he shifted his residence. Guru Har Gobind Ji remained very popular in this area up till Jahangir. The relations remained cordial. After the death of Jahangir, he was succeeded by his son Shah Jahan. He was radical, and that is why relations became strange between the Sikhs and the Mughals. In 1634, the relations got strained when the first battle of the Mughals was fought between the Guruji and the Sikhs. This is the first ever battle fought between the Sikhs and the Gurus at Amritsar in 1634. Guruji won the battle. Guruji also fought the battle of Phagwada, battle of Kartarpur, battle of Gurusar. Earlier Guruji founded one town in the foothills of Shivalik, that is Kirtpur Sahib. And during these battles, Guruji's one of the son Tyag Mal fought bravely, and Guruji gave him the title of Tegh Bahadur, who was his youngest son. Then Guruji finally retired to Kirtpur Sahib and he died in 1644. He was succeeded by his grandson, Guru Har Rai Ji, the 7th Guru. Guru Har Rai Ji was born in 1630 at Kirtpur Sahib. Father's name was Baba Gurditta Ji and mother's name was Mata Nihal Kaur Ji. He was married to Kishan Kaur Ji, also called Sulakhni Ji. He had two sons, Ram Rai and Har Krishan. Guru Har Rai Ji made a peaceful propaganda, and during his time, the states of Nabha, Jind, Patiala, they were turned into Sikhism. The large number of the people in Malwa region became the follower of Sikhism. During his time, the contemporary Mughal emperor was Aurangzeb. He sent the message to ask Guruji to see him in Delhi. He wanted to clarify one shlok of Granth Sahib, that is Mitti Musalman ki Pede Pe Kumyar. Guruji sent his elder son Ram Rai. Ram Rai misinterpreted the shlok. He said it is Mitti Beiman ki Pede Pe Kumyar. Guruji disenheartened him. And Guruji said he cannot enter in the Sikh fold. Ram Rai was given a huge land because he praised the Aurangzeb. And he built a dera in the hills, which is nowadays called Dehradun. Guruji died in 1661 and was succeeded by the younger son Har Krishan Ji. He was 5 years old when he became the Guru. That is why he is called as the child Guru. He was born in 1656 at Kirtpur Sahib. Father's name Guru Har Rai Ji, the 7th Guru, and mother's name was Mata Kishan Kaur Ji. He was also called by Mughal emperor to the Mughal court. Guruji went there, and Mughal emperor Aurangzeb was astonished to see the intellectual level of the Guruji. And Guruji remained there in Delhi. In Delhi there was a smallpox. Lot many people died because of that. And Guruji also died in 1664. The place where he stayed is today known as the Bangla Sahib Gurdwara in Delhi. The last words of Guruji was the Baba Bakala. The next Guruji is Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, who was born in 1621 at Amritsar. Father's name was Guru Hargobind Ji and mother's name was Mata Nanki Ji. He was married to Mata Gujri Ji. One son was born out of their union, that is Gobind Singh. Guruji purchased some land on the foothills of Shivalik, where he built one town, that is Chak Nanaki. Later on it came to be known as Anandpur Sahib. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji preached the message of Sikhism in throughout the country. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji is the second Guru after Guru Nanak Dev Ji who travelled so much and spread the message. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji moved from this place to Delhi and Delhi to UP, and when he was at Patna, Mata Gujri Ji was expecting a child. Guruji left his family and went to Assam, and he was in Dhaka when he received the news that he is blessed with the son, that is Gobind Singh. Guruji came back. When Guruji came back, he met his family, met his son, and Guruji came back to the town which he had founded on the bank of the river Satluj in the foothills of Shivalik. Guruji was staying here. One day, one group of Kashmiri Brahmins approached Guruji and they asked Guruji to help them because the Mughals, they were forcibly converting them into Islam and they were not allowed to wear the tilak and janju. Guruji told them that if they consider Guruji as their Guru, then go and tell the Mughal authorities that if they succeed in converting him, that is Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, into Islam, then automatically all the Kashmiri Brahmins will convert themselves into Islam. Guruji sent the message. Then Mughal emperor called Guruji to Delhi. Guruji went to Delhi along with his associates Pai Mati Das, Pai Sati Das, Pai Dyala. All the associates of the Guruji, they were executed in Chandni Chowk, Delhi. Finally, on 11th November 1675, Guruji was also beheaded in Chandni Chowk, where he was beheaded at that time. At that place, nowadays, the Shishganj Gurdwara is located in Delhi. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji sacrificed his life for the sake of tilak and janju. That is why he is called as the Hind di Chadar or Dharam di Chadar. Great contribution of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was succeeded by his son Gobind Das, Gobind Rai, and finally Gobind Singh, who was born in 1666 at Patna Sahib, Bihar. Father's name was Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, mother's name was Mata Gujri Ji. He had 4 sons, Sahibzada Ajit Singh, Sahibzada Jujhar Singh, Sahibzada Joravar Singh and Sahibzada Fateh Singh. Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the 10th Guru, he was sent to some place in the hilly areas on the bank of the river Jamuna. Guruji used to have company of the scholars, philosophers, and that place came to be known as Paonta Sahib in present day Himachal Pradesh. Guru Gobind Singh Ji came back and he fortified the Anandpur Sahib. Then Guru Gobind Singh Ji in 1686 fought the first battle against the Pahadi Rajas, and that battle is called the Battle of Bhangani. He fought another battle in 1687, that is Battle of Nadaun. After that, Guruji realized that on the one side it is Pahadi Rajas and on the other side it is the Mughals. It is very difficult to survive. And finally Guruji, on Baisakhi Day 1699, he founded the Khalsa. Khalsa means pure. And he brought the concept of Sant Sipahi. At Anandpur Sahib, in the huge congregation, he called the 5-6, Bhai Mati Das, it was Bhai Dayaram, Bhai Mukam Chand, Bhai Dharam Das, Sahib Chand. Guruji baptized them and then himself baptized from them and gave them a common name, Singh, mean lion. He eradicated the caste system from Sikhism. Manas ki jaat sab ek pehchan bo. And now they had a common name, Singh. Guruji slowly built up a huge force. Pahadi Rajas attacked Guruji. This is called the first battle of Anandpur Sahib. Guruji fought 14 battles in his lifetime and he won all the battles. Then Pahadi Rajas were defeated. They approached the Mughal authorities. It led to the second battle of Anandpur Sahib, in which Guruji had to vacate the Anandpur Sahib. His family got separated. And Guruji, along with his couple of Sikhs and 2 Sahibjadas, elder Sahibjadas, Guruji came to Chamkaur Sahib. Here they were around 40 or 42. But the Mughals were, it is believed, 10 lakhs. They were in lakhs. Guruji's 2 Sahibjadas, they were killed in the battlefield. Sahibzada Ajit Singh and Sahibzada Jujhar Singh. Then Guruji went to the jungles of Machiwada. On the other hand, the 2 minor sons of the Guruji, that is Sahibzada Joravar Singh and Sahibzada Fateh Singh, they were bricked up in the walls of Sarhand. Then Guruji retires to Malwa, where he fought the last battle, that is the Battle of Khidrana, also called the Battle of Mukatsar. After that, Guruji settled at Talwandi Sabo or Damdama Sahib in district Bathinda. Here, Guruji used to have a company of scholars, poets, philosophers. It is here Guruji added the 57 shloks of the 9th Sikh Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. And it was written by Bhai Mani Singh Ji. Then from Talwandi Sabo, Guruji wrote Zafarnama to Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb in Dakhan, and he challenged him and called him a hypocrite. When Aurangzeb came to know, he asked Guruji to meet him in Dakhan. Guruji went there, but he was on his way that Mughal Emperor died. Then Guruji spent the time on the bank of the river Godavari at a place called Nanded. It was at this place that one fanatic Pathan stabbed Guruji, and Guruji died in 1708. Guruji's last words were Guru Manyo Granth, means follow the principles of Guru Granth Sahib, he will be your Guru. And this is all about the brief history of